This week's episode is sponsored by Ken Craig of John Amato Nissan in Glendale, Wisconsin. Looking for a new or used car? Have good or bad credit? Don't think you have any options? Call Ken Craig at 414-982-9043. That's 414-982-9043. And drive away in your new car today. Now let's start the show.
Welcome back to another episode of Gemini Tea with your hosts,
Leka
and Jo. And as always, remember to like, subscribe, and share. Now let's get started with our show. Yes, this is episode 9. Welcome to episode 9. Yes. We will be bringing you our Bye Ashy segment, which is bye to all stupid people. We talk about you and let you know how dumb you are. Celebrity chat, get over the shenanigans of the celebrities this past week. And the topic of this week is date night ideas. We have a few good ones out there I've never heard of, so I might have to get food just so I can test them out.
You're so crazy.
Okay, and then our Spill the Tea segment, we have just a little sip for y'all today. And pretty much. So how was your week, Leka?
Girl, pretty good. Just chilling, not doing nothing. Waiting for this heat to come in. It's supposed to be like 70 Monday, so I'm excited. Like it's a heat wave.
Okay.
Okay, but that's pretty much it with me. What about you?
Well, right now I'm struggling, as you know, with this fat suit on.
Girl, bye.
But I keep eating, so we'll see how this turns out. But yeah, I wouldn't suggest anybody eat with a fat suit on because it hurts. But beauty is pain, right? So I'm trying to get my waist. Okay, trying to get my waist snatched for the summer. So I'm going to keep it on. I just have a few tidbits this week, so hopefully I can bless somebody. Because I know I take y'all back to English 101 sometimes on the podcast. But I may be a little bit too much. But just 2 little tidbits this week that I heard that I just wanted to clarify and hopefully bless somebody. It's belated happy birthday versus happy belated birthday. Okay. The grammatically correct way of saying it is happy or belated happy birthday is the correct way. It's belated happy birthday. You don't tell somebody, oh, happy belated birthday, because the birthday didn't come late. Your happy birthday came late. Okay. So belated means late. Okay. So when you say happy late birthday, like their birthday was on the day, it always is. It's like the birthday didn't show up a day late. Your happy birthday did. So say belated happy birthday. So I just saw that today, not today, but this past week, and I'm like, you know what, let me put this out here just so people know, so you're not out here looking bad. So for those that you didn't know, it's belated happy birthday. And then just to tie into that, what do you think? Would incorrect grammar turn you off? Like if you're getting to know someone and, you know, in texting or whatever, even in talking sometimes, what your conversation, is that a turn off for you?
Oh, God. Girl, I'm probably the one talking stupid. I'm like, they be like, okay, never mind, girl. But it depends on how bad it is. Like, texting, it kind of annoys me. Like, you can shorthand, but when you're spelling win, W-E-N, or come, C-U-M, that, like, stuff like that annoys me. Yeah. But, like, bad grammar, it depends on how bad it is. If I don't know what you're talking about, then we got a problem.
Okay. Well, you know me, but that is a turn off for me.
Ask you.
Girl, it's a turn off. Like, if you're getting to know me, you want to get to know me, if you don't know the difference between there as in a place to go or there as in possession, like, or they are, okay, then you can't talk to me because I need you to go back and figure that out first.
Mm.
Or your.
Oh, yeah.
Like, or you are. It's like your or your. Like, there's two different. It's like if you don't know how to do that, then, I mean, there's just no need for us to speak. But, yeah.
Right.
Incorrect grammar is a turnoff for me. But that was just... That's my little rant for the week.
Okay. She be making us feel dumb, don't she, y'all?
I try not to. It's just stuff I pick up during the week, and I'm like, maybe I need to address this with somebody. Girl, try to, girl. But that pretty much wraps up this week's recap, and we'll go on into our next segment.
Okay, y'all, you know what time it is. It is time for Bye Ashy.
Girl,
this is people like, girl. Okay.
I can't breathe.
Y'all, we're going to take a break because my friend over here, she's dying.
Girl, try to be cute. I'm in here, can't breathe.
Girl, don't be passing out on the air now.
Okay, when y'all hear a thud in the background, that's just me.
Girl, Lord have mercy. So, Kim, what do you say, Zodiac? Oh, this bubble lip. She said racism wasn't all that real. And before social media, racism wasn't a big thing. So what was the civil rights era? Like, what are you talking about, girl?
Okay.
I mean, where is this coming from? Like, girl, she's irritated. Did you actually see that part, or?
Yes, ma'am. I was watching the show.
So what happened?
Okay, so anybody that watches or has been a fan of Atlanta Housewives since day one, okay, on day one, been there watching it, okay? So in the beginning, Kim was cool with everybody pretty much, except her and Sheree. Like, she would get into it with people or whatever, but now her and Sheree are, like, cool, and her and Nene are on the outs. So in the beginning, it was her and Nene together, and her and Sheree were on the outs. But anyway, so she comes back after being off the show for several years. She's been off for like 6 or 7 years, whatever it was. And she made a comment about Nene, or her daughter was in Nene's house and took a picture and claimed that there were roaches in her house. But to me, I think there were water bugs because she's right by a body of water or something like that. But anyway, so whatever it is, she started sending it around. However it went, Kim ended up sending it out, and it was, Nene took it as disrespect on many levels, which I don't blame her for. But her comeback this season really wasn't positive. Like, she came back to stir up trouble. She was really negative the whole entire season. So she comes on a short little period on the reunion, and people are getting in her ass because they're like, okay, they had time to see her responses or whatever, and they had time to see the show, so they're in her ass because she came for almost everybody. So, girl, after the show, she wanted to talk to Andy, and she's in there talking about she just got ganged up on by 5 African American women, and she was saying like how they made her look bad, saying that she's racist and whatever, but she just referred to them as being gay, as 5 African American women. You just made their point. Like, right. What does their race have to do with you being ganged up on? Because everybody was coming for you because of how negative you were during the show. So right. She was trying to say they edited that part where she was going off saying racism wasn't that real until social media, and because social media now is blowing it up or whatever she's saying. So after that, basically everybody got in her ass. Like social media, like all under her post. She made some half-ass apology that somebody else wrote for her, which you could tell, like 2 or 3 days later. Girl, I unfollowed her. I'm like, okay, I'm over her.
Oh, wee.
Yes, ma'am.
Girl,
she want to talk about black women, but you keep pumping your lips up trying to get like one.
Girl.
Okay. All right.
Ooh, she need to work on them lips. She needs she need her money back.
Okay. Stop. But yeah. So.
Well, Kim, yeah, he probably already asked you because you. I'm sure you don't get your heels. You part of the people that don't do the heels, so.
No, absolutely not. She's cute for it.
Girl, I don't even know why they keep letting her back on. They need some new people anyway.
Okay, I don't know either. She has her own show, Tardy for the Party. I don't watch that anymore. Yeah, but I don't know. After this, I'm over her.
Is that still on?
Yep.
Really?
It might not be anymore after this. Who knows? I know she won't be back on the show though. Okay, her or Sheree, because you know Sheree's little boyfriend is in prison, and her only storyline was him, and he's not getting out for another 4 years. So they're like, "You can get out of here, ma'am. You have no storyline." Girl, juicy.
Whew. Well, bye Ashley to your ugly ass.
Okay, bitch.
Girl, so everybody heard about the Waffle House massacre in Antioch, Tennessee, and then I just want to give a shout out to James Shaw Jr. because he is the person that actually stopped the gunman.
Yes, ma'am.
So big ups to you. I hope you heal and get therapy and keep going on with life. But you got balls because I probably I know my scary ass would have been like, God damn, girl, I've probably been high like a mug.
Yeah.
But girl, I almost said something. But back to this cracker.
Oh.
Girl, okay, so this is what irritates me. And excuse me. So I know if everybody said, oh, well, it's a different city, it's different, police force, whatever. No, it don't matter where it's at. I see these white boys, whatever, coming here shooting up everybody, especially when it's predominantly black and brown people. First of all, okay, he was already arrested 1 year ago. Okay, in that area. What's up with that? Why nobody bringing that up? Why we not talking about that?
Right.
And then FBI sees guns, which I don't know. Okay, first of all, they seized the guns. They gave them back to the daddy because the daddy gave it back to his crazy ass?
Yes, he tried to get into the White House area, and they took him in and seized all his guns, gave it to his dad, and a year later or whatever, I guess shortly before this, and that somehow his dad gave him back or he took him from his dad. I don't know on that because they like to stay mum on certain things. Now, had that been somebody else, it would have been spread all across, but yeah.
That's so crazy. But if it was my guns got seized by the FBI, we're not getting them back.
No. AR-15 he had.
Girl, that's so crazy. So crazy. So, and one of the guns that he got back was used to kill on Sunday, April 22nd. And that's just crazy. And then he was taken into custody alive. Found that he was hiding in his home nearby, just sitting there chilling. First of all, why didn't y'all check his house out?
Like, isn't that the first place in the area around the house? Wouldn't that be the first place you look?
Exactly.
You went home and changed clothes. Like he just went out swimming and he had to go home and change clothes. Like, I'm not understanding why it took them so long to find him. The nutcase went home.
And just was sitting there chilling.
Girl, chilling. I think they found him, like, in the woods or something surrounding his house, somewhere around his house. And I'm like, okay, so he went home. Because he had on clothes when they got him. Because when he left, he was only in some underwear or something, half naked, when he went up there shooting. And so he went home and got changed because he had on clothes when they got him. Alive. Found him alive. So they didn't fear for his life or for their lives when when a well-known shooter, and they still believed he had access to more weapons. They thought he still had some with him. They didn't fear for their lives going to capture his ass. But somebody holding a cell phone, they fear for their lives. Girl, hold on.
Girl, my face is actually getting hot. Right.
Yes, all over again is going to piss me off. But it's just, this is what we have to deal with. So I don't want to hear anybody talking about, oh, it's not that, police lives matter, blue lives. Fuck that. Like, I'm not saying they need to die, but there's some real bad ones out there that aren't good, and they're making the whole entire, I don't care what state, what city, they're making the whole force look bad.
Exactly.
So this whole situation, and Trump isn't saying anything about the hero here.
No, because he's mad because it wasn't a Muslim. It wasn't anybody in Islam.
Right. You got these homegrown ass terrorists, but you want to build walls and stop other people from coming into the country and deport people. Why? You got these homegrown white bread ass people that are murdering people. Those are your terrorists. Start here.
Girl, just walking up killing people, going to a black church killing. I mean, I don't know what's up with the USA.
Girl, nothing.
I guess same old, same old.
Same old, going backwards.
Girl, that's what my dad said. He's like, it feels like we're going back to the civil rights era. He's like, what the hell?
Absolutely backwards. And unless we, as a people, all of us, all of the minorities, anyone of color, okay, and I'm not talking just black people, anyone of color, we all need to come together. Like, if we all came together, you know how forceful we would be? All the Hispanics, everybody came together. Girl, we would be able to take over. Like, there's so many of us, but if we can't band together, I mean, there's nothing we can do.
Exactly. It's just, it's ridiculous. Look at these people. But anyway. So, I know you heard about that old little ugly ass, raggedy ass judge that got fired for yelling at that lady that was like going, was she not cardiac arrest or couldn't breathe?
Pulmonary embolism or something like that.
And just was so fucking rude to her. Like, I could not believe. Like, first of all, why you gotta be a bitch? But you see, this lady is elderly in a wheelchair. You can see her in the video, kind of like, killing over, like just can't breathe, trying to tell you, like, girl, I'm trying to tell you, I need my oxygen. I don't like nobody care. You gotta be that big of a bitch. Girl. That's why your punk ass got fired and you about to retire, and I hope you gotta start your shit all over again. Bye.
Hell yeah. That was uncalled for.
And then it was with the punk ass daughter, the one that called, right?
Somebody, I don't know who called. I don't even know if it was her. I know it started because her and her mother got into it. I guess I don't know what she was doing to her, but it was a dispute between the two of them, and I don't know who called the police, but they should feel bad about that now. And I saw one thing, I think it was D.L. Hughley, but he either said it or he reposted it, that we have to stop calling the police on us. Like, just stop calling the police. And it's sad because it's like, okay, well, although, like, if you see somebody getting, messed up and you're like, okay, I probably should call the police on, they're breaking into this car or whatever, I wouldn't even call. Okay? Right. It's like, okay, even though he's committing a crime, he or she is committing a crime, I'm not trying to end anybody's life because I don't want that on my conscience now if these police officers come out here and shoot this kid just because they're doing something, illegal. But, I mean, you're calling these people for help, and you can't even do that because now you're laying there on the pavement dead because, you're calling for help or whatever the case may be, or an innocent person was mistaken for whoever they thought it would be. It's like, just stop calling the police on us. I'm like, I'm not going to. Like, screw it. Nothing is any of my business anymore.
Okay. Girl. No, I'm not either. It is, cause it's kind of crazy because my husband's friend's car got shot up, and when the police came, they had him on the ground. And it's like, okay, I just was sitting in my car with it shot up, and you got me on the ground. Sir, you make sure I'm okay. I'm gonna just bullet hole my shit up. Girl.
See, that's sad.
Well, I'm glad her ass got fired, so start from scratch.
Right.
And how they take all your retirement, so.
Right, bitch.
Well, that's going to wrap up this segment of By Ashy. So you know how we do it. All you ashy ass folks, grab that lotion and do not miss those heels. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, and that will bring us into celebrity chat. Did anyone watch the fight? Did you watch the fight this weekend between Adrian Bronner and Jesse Vargas?
Girl, no.
Okay, me neither, girl. But I was wanting to know, because I think I fell asleep, girl. It was past my bedtime. But it was a draw. So technically nobody won and nobody lost. So I was like, okay. See, a fight like that, though, as much money as these things cost to watch and go to, I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see somebody knock the fuck out. Like, I paid to see somebody on that fucking floor. That's what I want to see. So,
girl, yes. I know they paid big money for them tickets to get in.
Yeah, they were like, oh, but they gave him a good show. They promised a good fight, and they gave him a good fight, because it was a draw. No, damn that. Somebody needed to be laid out and sprawled out in the bottom of that ring. That's what would have been a good fight. So, but good for both of them, I guess. Woo-hoo.
Okay. Woo-hoo.
But I'm glad. Okay, I'm glad I didn't pay for that. Yes, and then Beyonce had part 2 at Coachella. Woo-hoo.
Right, I didn't get to see any of it because they didn't want to stream it with their thinking ass.
Okay, and I was trying to piece together like the people that were posting little snippets of it. I was trying to like kind of piece it together to have my own little concert. But anyway, but everyone's like, oh, the outfits this week were much better. I think they were. First of all, kudos to Balmain for those fly ass outfits. Okay, the costumes were gorgeous, and the designer is somebody black girl. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but kudos to all of it. That was beautiful. Like the whole, like she's just genius. That whole set was genius. But they didn't stream it the second time because they said it was pretty much the same as the first one.
Oh, okay.
She just switched out a couple songs. But pretty much everything else was pretty much the same. So that's why they didn't stream the second one.
Okay.
Yes, girl. But oof, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful moment. The little piece I saw. Okay. Can we talk about Bow Wow for a moment?
Girl.
Bless this man's heart. I don't know. And he's just so rotten cute. But I'm like, what is wrong? Whatever's wrong with him, I honestly, it shouldn't even be funny anymore. At this point, this boy needs some help. Like, he should really go in and get some help.
I don't know what the deal is.
Girl, he's posting, cryptic messages and putting up how he loves people, and then, like, don't text or call me. I don't care who you are. Otherwise, you'll wish you didn't. It was just, it's just sad because it's like now, it's just sad because watching his posts on Instagram, it's just like almost a cry for help. Like something's going on there that's not jiving, and he really needs to get some help. And being on social media right now may not be the best thing for him because people are really attacking him. And that's not cool, especially when you have a mental health issue. Social media and that negative attention is not what you need. Like, you need to step away and go deal with whatever's going on with you privately and not have that all over the internet, because you're not going to get the positive response that you're probably looking for, because it went left. Whatever he's looking for, it didn't go the right way. So, but I hope he gets all right, because he's, still talking about jumping from girl.
That's crazy, man. I don't know what I don't know if it's attention. Is he really sick? New album? Like what? I don't know what his deal is.
Yeah. And that's, I guess, the sad thing about celebrities is that you don't know if this is just a tactic being used to get attention for an album release, because he did just release, some songs. I don't know if his album came out, but I know he released some songs. So it's kind of one of those things like, well, is this real? And you shouldn't have to think like that. But that's why I guess it goes into the next wacko, Kanye.
Girl, he got a CD coming out.
That's what I'm thinking. I can only think if he's just building up to that. But I want the old Kanye back, like back in the day Kanye, like Jesus Walks Kanye.
Right.
I just don't. I haven't been rocking with Kanye for a while. And that's just because, to me, his music fell off to me. It went a different direction. Because he's kind of like I don't want to call it a dark space, but it kind of is. It's kind of dark. Right. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that direction. What do you think about it?
It's weird. Like, dude, it's so weird to me. I don't know. Like I said, I think it's a ploy. I think he just dropped a single today with T.I. or whatever. I heard a little snippet of it. On Instagram, but I think it's just like a plot. But that whole Love and Trump thing, I don't know what girl, I think ever since his mom passed, it's kind of, he's been kind of going down.
Yeah.
And maybe he needs to speak to somebody professionally about that,
Yeah. Yeah, he needs to, I understand, like, it takes you to a different space, but you have to, learn to live without like one of the biggest pieces of your life, for as long as you've been alive. And it's very hard, but if you don't have that support, or if you don't grieve, I mean, it's going to be a rough struggle. And I don't think he grieved. I don't think he took that time to himself to actually process and grieve. So whatever happened, he hasn't processed. So I think he needs that for himself. And, I always joke that this whole Kardashian tribe, because once you're with one Kardashian, you're with the whole entire Kardashian tribe. So
Rob, all of them.
All of them. They seem like they would annoy the hell out of somebody. So, because they're all in each other's business. So, girl, no wonder what's going on with that man over there.
Girl, he in that sunken place, as they were saying on Instagram.
Okay. And then they I saw somebody blame it, it's a Jimmy because he's a Gemini. No, don't put that on all of us. Okay? No. Don't put that on all of us. Okay?
That's that dude.
Okay? Gemini crazy is a different level type of crazy, okay? That we're not actually, like, rocking back and forth in the corner with our hands tied up. That's not the type of crazy Gemini crazy, okay?
Right.
That's kind of the level he's on right now. Like, you need to go get some help.
So, yes, indeed.
Bless his heart. But I hope he gets it. But this whole supporting Trump business, and he hasn't said why he supports him, which I think he should. He owes that to us. Like, why are you supporting this man? Because if you're going to go out and say that, I think anybody who goes and says publicly who they support, I think you should be able to say why you're supporting that person, whether we agree with you or not. At least back that up. Give us some reasons to be like, oh, okay, well, maybe I could understand your point of view on that. He just said Trump's my guy, and that's it. Okay, well, why do you support him? Give us that. Yeah, I'm over.
Girl, he's crazy.
Girl, I took him off my playlist. Like, I'm mad at him. So.
Okay.
Sure did. Oh, R. Kelly. Girl, all his people quit.
Oh yeah, I heard that. That's crazy. They were like, we ain't trying to be in that frying pan.
Girl. Now, when your attorney and everybody around, your assistant, everybody around you starts quitting, that's not making all the allegations look like they're just allegations, sir.
Exactly.
And I'm mad because now I got to take him off my playlist.
Girl.
Bump and Grind was my jam. Like, now I got to take you off my playlist.
Everybody acting a fool for the 2018.
Okay. And did you hear about Cardi B announcing that she is not performing anymore?
I don't blame her, girl. I couldn't breathe when I was pregnant.
Okay. That's what I'm like. She lasted longer than I could.
And I wasn't even doing nothing.
Okay. She up there twerking. She was getting it. Performing, singing. I'm like, ooh, girl, you are better than I am. I couldn't walk from the couch to the kitchen. Girl,
okay. Girl,
but good for her.
Take a break and relax and enjoy being pregnant for the first time.
Yeah. I know your feet are swollen, girl. Fuck.
While they're dancing around stage, I've been like, y'all, bye. Y'all get your money back.
Okay. Right. Well, wheel me out here. I'm not getting up.
Okay.
Why did these people wait until Cosby was 250 years old?
Girl, not 250.
Yes, girl. He'd been around a couple times. So, I mean, he was convicted. They said on all 3 counts he was convicted of sexual assault, and he could face up to 10 years per count. The man is like really, he's like 80, I think.
I think he's like, he's in his 80s. I don't know. This whole thing's just so weird. Like, then they saying people were coming out saying that they were lying. Janice Dickinson, she came out saying she lied on her book. So I'm not sure what the deal is. Like,
it's just not fair. It's not fair.
So, I don't know.
And the man could barely see. I'm like, I can't see him going to prison.
Girl, I don't know if some people said that he's probably not even going to do any time.
I mean, seriously, how can he? Like, at this point, I mean, they waited till the man was, 1 foot in. Like, why would you? I try not to feel that way about victims because I'm not dismissing any victim, rape, sexual assault, anything like that. But I just don't understand why people hold this in for decades and then come out and say something at this late, in life. Like, the man is 1,000. Like, why are we waiting until he's this old to say something? I don't know.
Quiet as it's kept, I would have, when he was at his height of his career, that's when I would have got him,
That's what I'm saying. Like, why didn't all you guys band together then, or why didn't this come out then? And I think part of it, too, is, people victim shame.
Yeah.
Which it shouldn't be. You should be able to come out and say, this is what happened. And, even if he was at the height of his career, they probably would have been like, okay, whatever. It would have been hard because, he had the Cosby Show. They took off the Cosby reruns now because of this.
But, and not to be talking about other people, but I wonder why the daddy from Seventh Heaven, why Seventh Heaven's still on TV? When he admitted to raping kids. And nobody even talks about it.
White.
And another thing that I noticed too, on social media, like, okay, now we got all these memes about Cosby and everything, but I was surprised there were no memes about Jared from Subway. I don't see any memes from the father from Seventh Heaven. I think I might have saw one about Charlie Sheen. Like, I don't get that either. Like, as soon as we do something, okay, here come 1,000 memes, but they, I ain't seen none on Jared. I thought that was gonna flood the. I ain't seen none on him. I think I might have saw one.
Wow, that's good. I didn't even think about that. Sure didn't.
Girl, I was like,
Sure didn't. Like, I saw one that they said, there's 2 men that were not convicted, but they were accused of sexual assaulting multiple women. One of them, is going to jail, and the other one's the president. And I'm like, that's true. Yeah. Nobody's going after the president and he said he did. Like, he's talking about these women. He tried to pay one off to keep quiet. I don't know. That's why I'm like, nobody should ever talk about, oh, you guys are just making stuff up. It's no racist. Like, that just pisses me off. That's why I have to stay out of comments.
Yeah, I do too.
I
don't read comments anymore.
I can't because it'll take me to, and I'm trying to be more positive, you know. I try to be.
Okay. Yes,
on my positivity. Yes.
Okay.
Girl, what is this about Cardi B's ex-manager, though, suing her?
Girl, he's like, he want all his coins. He want them all in quarters, and he want them tomorrow.
Okay, sir, but you didn't do shit.
Girl.
I'm trying to figure it out because I'm like, okay, is this the same one she had while she was on Love and Hip Hop? Because he didn't do nothing. He wasn't trying to do anything for her.
Girl, that from what I've been seeing, that really wasn't even a manager.
No.
From the Love and Hip. Actually, I'm gonna go back and watch those Love and Hip Hop now that I like Cardi B. So, but anyway, so yeah, he said he want his money. He wanted tomorrow.
Girl,
because I guess some of the songs that she's coming out with, he said he had a hand in.
Oh God, not one of those.
Which one, sir?
Okay.
Which one?
Girl, bye. There's always going to be, once somebody comes up, oh, I had a hand in them coming up. Okay, well, if you did, how come you're not here right now, sir? Why not?
Where you been?
Okay. Right, because you know what was jacked up? I know they were going after DJ Self, too, because they were like, he wouldn't put her on. And he was like, well, you know, the quality of the songs isn't the quality that is out right now. And I'm like, but it's like one of those things like, okay, well, if you see that there's potential in someone, they have to start somewhere. Like, not all artists start off with bangers. Like, it's going to take them a few songs, you know? Isn't that what the kids call it these days, bangers?
Girl, I guess.
I'm trying to be cool. But they're not going to just throw that out, you know, right away. Some of them, it's going to take some time. Or if they do, they're usually those one-hit wonders. So she's got to start somewhere, but you should have seen that potential. I know he's regretting that now.
Oh, girl, yeah, you know that.
He's trying to say, no, he's not, because that's not the quality. I say, yeah, you are. You know what kind of lying you're on. Right. False. Fake news.
Okay. Shoot, man, now you ain't getting them coins. Now you mad. Trying to put people up to sue.
Right. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, something's fishy about this, because it's funny that Self, you know, they were talking about Self missing out on this, and now all of a sudden a manager coming out of the woodworks talking about I had a hand in that. Like, where? So were you a manager working with Self? I was thinking that same thing. Like, there's some tie somewhere, but if it's from the one back in Love and Hip Hop, what did you do? Because nobody was trying to do anything for her. She was doing it all on her own from what I was watching. But whatever.
Yeah, I'm going to have to definitely go back and watch those episodes now that I like Cardi B.
Yes. I love her. But there's so much, you know, so many celebrities have been, you know, showing their ass this past week, I guess. Mainly this Kanye thing kind of took over everything. Yes, ma'am, but we touched on a few. But that's pretty much this week for Celebrity Chat. Yeah, so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
If you enjoy this podcast, remember to check us out every Tuesday with a new episode to download from iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, YouTube, Google Play Music, and Spotify. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at GeminiTPod.
Has your dream to purchase a home been stalled because your credit score is too low? Do you need a new car but dealers are holding your score against you? Don't feel discouraged because you have options. With help removing old or inaccurate information, including bankruptcies and judgments, your credit can be refined and you can be well on your way to better credit health. With do-it-yourself and premium consulting package options, Credit Refine can help you refine your credit. Contact Credit Refine today to schedule a free consultation at creditrefine.com. Again, that is creditrefine.com. If you'd like to have your business promoted during an episode of Gemini T, email us at GeminiTpodcast@gmail.com.
Welcome back to the show, and we're going to hop right on into the topic of the week. And this week's topic, date night ideas. So what Joe and I did, we listed a couple of, more than a couple of date night ideas just to kind of help you guys get out. Dates are important, especially if you've been in a long-term relationship, and just to give people new ideas, So I'm going to start off. First one, which I won't be doing, is rock climbing. So just scratch that one off, because I'm too big to be climbing anybody's rock. And who's going to catch me if I fall?
Okay. That shit was cute when I was smaller than that now.
Girl, oh no, I won't be doing that. But it does seem like fun. Like now, I would do the ones like on the inside, like I forgot where we were in New Berlin. They had rock climbing, but they like strap you all up. So I'll do that.
Oh yeah,
girl. Oh, I just thought of myself doing that, just hanging. Like,
So you can let me down now, sir. Thank you.
Girl, and I think they got a weight limit because I know I tried to go horseback riding and they were like 250. I'm like, ooh.
Bye, girl. I'm hanging out. Bye.
I won't be doing that activity. I could have hurt that horseback.
Okay.
So our next one. Get the fuck off my back. Girl, I would be so embarrassed if I got bucked off. Ooh, wee.
Girl.
And then I was embarrassed, so I was like, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to go horseback riding. He was like, no, just come on. I saw that fucking weight limit. It said 250. Dick, I'm trying to tell you, I don't want to go.
Like, hello.
Girl, yeah. So our next idea, we have taking a boat ride or kayaking. Another one I won't be doing. Okay, now the boat ride I'll do because those are fun. But kayaking, is that the one where you're like in that little boat that looks like a pickle?
Yes.
Girl, how am I getting there?
Girl, without tipping over, I have no clue. That's not for the kid, I can tell you that much.
Girl, they gonna be like, get your ass out this kayak right now.
Okay, like no, ma'am, you can't do this.
But a boat ride, I would definitely do.
That's all romantical and stuff.
Okay. Well, girl, yes indeed. So the next one, mini golf and batting cage. Oh, do we even have any of that here?
Yeah, but it's like out in Waukesha, I think. It's fun now. Yeah, I think they're all out in Waukesha, actually. Now that I think about it. They used to have them when we were growing up over in the city, but...
Yeah, they tore all that down.
Yeah, we like to mess stuff up, you
know. Okay. That's funny. And then going right on to the next one, the go-kart. We messed that up, too.
We sure did. Girl,
ooh,
all
girl.
the way.
And then, let's see, bowling. I like bowling, but I hate getting up.
Bye. Goodbye.
Cause it's like, okay, so it's full. Okay, you know, I do my 3 turns, or was it 2 or 3 when you go? Was it 3? 2. Okay, so I, down, and I go sit down. I be want to relax, have a snack, and they be like, Leka, it's your turn again. I'm like, God damn, I was just up there.
Girl, bye. You don't go bowling to eat.
Shit. Girl, that one Wauwatosa, girl, they be having some good food.
Yes. Oh, I would love to go bowling. That would be a fun double date.
Okay, that would be fun. We should do that.
I just gotta find a boo.
Girl, somebody with some correct English. Y'all already know.
No, and no brown shoes, and nobody that wants to share their food, take my food from me.
Oh my God.
Anyway, another one that I won't be doing with someone is a workout class.
No. Mm-mm.
But it sounds like fun for like the cute petite people that are all, spunky and stuff that want to work out and all happy and joyful. Like, yeah, that might be cute, workout class. It won't be cute because I'd be trying to catch my breath. I'd probably be sweating profusely.
Girl, yeah, I'd be irritated.
That's not sexy.
Mm-mm. I tried to work out with my husband, and I was like, girl, I was over there chilling. He was like, what are you doing?
You're like, nothing. Thank you. May I help you?
I'm like, this ain't gonna work.
But that's a cute idea if you like that kind of thing, like working out. Maybe walks. Like, I would go for a walk.
Oh, that would be nice. Yeah, that's nice.
That would be nice. But a whole workout class, I don't know about that. A museum.
No, I would do that.
Nice and steady. Like, we have a really nice art museum here. That would be a cute idea down by the lake and everything.
Girl, yeah, I would do that.
Oh, a drive-in theater. I don't think we have any. Do we even have any here anymore?
I think the last one was Kenosha, Racine, maybe.
Yeah.
Was it Oak Creek or something? I don't know, but I don't think it's here anymore. We ruined that, but
everything. Because the only one that I saw close were like Northern Illinois.
Oh, that still be a nice little date.
Yeah, a little trip. Girl, you'd either go there to sleep or do up, so. That's a cute little date night. Or, if you don't want to do it in a car, you could take it over to a hotel stay, like a little mini staycation, even if you stay in the same city, just being away for a little bit, that's cute. Or taking like a painting class. What are those painting class? Sip and paint and sip.
Oh yeah, I want to do one of those.
Those would be good, girl. Yeah, that'd be fun.
So yeah, another idea we had was having a picnic. I think that would be really cool and romantic. I know the girl at the Dollar Tree had a whole little picnic basket with glasses, a little basket, some plastic silverware. It was pretty cute. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was Family Dollar. But anyway.
One of the dollar stores.
I think that would be a cute idea. Of course, the normal dinner and drinks. That's always fun. Especially when y'all the nigga paying.
Okay.
Girl, I'll go do that. I don't even like you. But let me stop.
Okay. You're wasting my dog on something.
Okay. And then dance lessons. I think that's so cool, and I want to do it. Like learn a different type of dance.
Yeah, that'd be cute.
Because I wanted to do that for my wedding, but some people didn't. They were like, "No, we ain't doing that."
Oops.
And I was like, "Okay, OG Bobby Johnson." Like,
that'd be cute for an anniversary.
Yeah, that would be fun. I'm trying to trick him into doing this.
Okay.
So like, we're going to a Brewers game and be in the dance studio.
Okay. Like, well, they're playing here tonight.
Right. Like, this isn't a stadium.
Okay. This is the wrong direction.
Okay. And this is so much fun, like board and card games.
Yes.
Like, we play Scrabble, and he's like you with words. Like, girl, he be bringing up the dictionary. I'm like, dang, wait a minute, broski.
Okay. Ooh,
he's like, that's not proper. I'm like, dang.
Me.
But yeah, like we play Scrabble all the time. We played Scrabble in the hospital when I had my second daughter.
Aww, girl, have you guys played those naughty games? Those naughty games are fun, girl.
Girl, I got the dice.
Yeah.
They be like, look here, okay.
Okay.
And of course, the Netflix and chill. But girl, I be sleeping, so.
Okay. I've got to find somebody Netflix and chill with besides myself.
It's so crazy.
Girl.
Yeah, I'll be knocked out.
All for that chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever gone to like a wine tasting? I hear wine, beer, whiskey tasting, like whatever is in your area.
That sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, like here we have beer because, duh.
Right.
Miller and everything. But we got beer here, like wine is out on the West Coast. Obviously, whiskey is like down south. But so like whatever your area is, like a little tasting, that would be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Oh, and then Netflix and chill after that, girl, because if you have a little. Oh, okay. Anyway.
Netflix and pull.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Pop it for him. Oh.
Hey.
Okay. Going to a movie. Movie isn't bad. It's not as. I mean, you can't really get to know it, especially if it's like one of your first dates.
Right.
Can't really get to know somebody in a movie. But a movie is a cute little thing. A casino.
Yes. 21.
Okay, 21. Yes, because we have Potawatomi here in the city. I don't know if some people might have to travel to a casino, but that could be a cute little trip down there. The beach. Oh, that would be fun.
That'll be fun. Not this stinking one up here.
No, I was going to say, not our nasty, dusty-ass beach. Go down there and fucking catch hepatitis or some shit, stepping on needles. But,
pretty much.
Okay, but they have like volleyball you could do, or you could just walk the beach, or just lay out. Stuff like that. That'd be cute, play in the water. But yeah, not here in Lake Michigan. Absolutely not. Oh, what's fun though in the wintertime here is ice skating. Ice skating or skiing.
Girl, skiing take too much effort. You be like,
okay. I haven't been skiing since 8th grade because that shit hurt my ankles. No, ski boots hurt my ankles. But I've never been ice skating.
Really?
Born and raised here, never ever went ice skating. I went down there to watch other people ice skate because I wasn't getting on those skates. But I've never been ice skating.
You didn't do it in gym class? Girl,
you didn't do ice skate?
Girl, and ski.
Wait. At ML? Girl, who was your teacher?
The little short man.
Oh, I had the ladies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we didn't have to go skiing.
Girl,
we didn't go ice skating.
Yeah, we took a trip for ice skating to the Pettit Center, and then he made us like ski around ML.
Get out. Girl, hell no, I didn't know that.
You talk about a bitch tired that's skiing around Grand Tulsa Avenue.
Okay, no.
I was like, I was in there with Brad. We were like, we was the only blacks. We were like, we ain't doing that.
Okay. Yeah, no, thank you. This is not our flavor, thank you.
Okay. So another idea, a couple of ideas, bike riding, that'll be fun. Haven't done that in years.
Girl, me neither. I might make a block, but that'd be it.
Okay, but all right.
Right, short and sweet.
Karaoke, I can't do that because I'm too shy to get up in front of people and try to sing.
Yeah, I have to have a few drinks with me first.
Right, then I'd be thinking I'm Whitney.
Okay, Mariah, yes.
I think a cooking class would be so much fun. That's such a good idea.
Yeah.
You can still talk. You can learn how to make a meal. Girl, then if you get to eat the meal afterwards, like in a date setting, that would be so cool.
Yes, and then Netflix and chill.
Girl, after the wine tasting.
Yes.
Girl.
Yes.
Looks like a fun date.
Okay. I need to find somebody. Any takers?
Okay. Email us at GeminiTPodcast@gmail.com. I will be doing the screening.
No, please, amen. No, ma'am.
Yes, I will.
No, I fired you years ago. Love you, but I fired you, girl.
Girl, everybody fired me. Nobody let me look them up.
No.
So I guess it is me, huh?
Yeah, right. I'm like, no.
No, well. The next idea we have is volunteer work.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that'll be fun, especially like helping out maybe like the homeless, doing something like making meals for Meals on Wheels, excuse me, or something like that. That'll be cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
The next one, a comedy show. I think as long as I'm not sitting in the front would be cool, because you're not about to roast me on a date.
Me.
Because they would be like, oh, what you getting up with your big ass? Like, no.
Girl, I'd cry. As old as I am, I would cry. But, ooh.
Girl, me too.
Yeah, like going somewhere to watch a live band. That would be nice.
Yeah, that's a nice idea.
As long as it's a good one.
Yeah, don't be all loud.
Yeah, none of that. No. So it'd be a nice. Well, a nice jazz band is nice. Get you in the mood so you can go back home and Netflix. Okay. Let me stop.
Email Joe podcast@gmail.com. Joe.
Oh
but
my God.
I'll be looking too.
Okay.
So don't be nasty because I get to see him too.
It's been a while, girl. Okay. Yeah, it leads up to our next segment, y'all. So you might want to stay tuned and listen to what our next episode. So, anywho, an arcade, that would be fun. Playing games.
That'd be fun.
Yes, like
take it back.
That would be so much fun. That would be like a Dave and Buster's type of thing.
Gurney Mills has a real nice arcade. I mean, it's huge.
Really?
Inside the mall. Yeah, I just saw it when we went a couple weeks ago. I'm like, dang, when did it happen?
Wow.
Yeah, it's set up like Dave and... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm saying it's set up like Dave and Buster's with the little card or whatever, but it's pretty neat.
Yeah, I haven't been down there in a while. No, well, not for that. That's one of my horror stories. My dating horror stories was down there, but I was trying to hurry and get him back to his car. But anyway.
I think I remember that
one. He had to hold on to the roof of the car to get out.
Yeah. Yes, God.
No, ma'am. He can take you back to your car. Poetry night. Oh, my gosh. I would love poetry night. We used to have them here. Do we still have them?
Girl, we messed that up, too.
Oh, you never act right. Playing pool. Now, that's fun.
Yeah, that's fine.
That could be. Oh, okay, never mind. Let me get off of that. But anyway,
girl, I never can chill after playing pool.
Girl, because I'd be like, can you show me how to do it?
And yeah, true that.
Yes. Okay, and act like I don't know what I'm doing. And like here we have a state fair. We have Summerfest, like music festival. So something like that, like a state fair or music festival, that'd be fun. You walk around. Now, my big ass, I'm talking about, let me go around and eat. But, you can go there for the music and stuff, too, if you want to ride. Okay.
Sure, where's the snack machine at? Let me...
Okay. Let me go get my food.
So, a couple more that we have. Amusement park. That's always fun. We have Six Flags not that far from us. And I think they have another one somewhere, like, by Madison. I'm not quite sure.
Oh.
It's called Little America or something.
Yep. I can't remember the name of it, but yep, it's a, like a little water park, I think.
Oh, yeah, and then I forgot about water parks, too. That, Wisconsin Dells up here, that's big, so.
Yeah.
That's a nice little date. Sports game, I'll probably be there just to eat because I don't really care about sports, but that's always fun.
Yeah, especially here. Like, our Brewers games are, like, so hype.
Yeah, especially the tailgating. I enjoy that. It's fun. Kicking in the parking lot.
Yeah, Bucks games are hype, too, though.
The next one is going to the zoo. And I would do that. I think that's fun. I don't know, maybe I'm a cornball, but I'd be having fun.
Really? At the zoo? I don't like smelling on the funky-ass animals, but that's just...
Girl, I think it's fun, not even though this isn't a date, but like when I take the kids, like this is their first time seeing them being 1 and 3. Aww. So it's kind of exciting for me because they're excited. But I would go on a date to the zoo. I went on a date to the zoo once, but that was a horror story. He was too big to get on the what's the little train that goes around? Wait. Girl, we had to sit in separate seats because he was so big.
Oh, he probably should have been dropped off in one of them damn cages, big ass.
And then the last one that we have, okay, because he sure was. The last one that he has would be hiking, which I won't be doing. But some people enjoy hiking. I won't be doing it because I'm too scary. So
you know what? Because I'm supposed to be going down to Arizona later this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I would love to go hiking. Like, that's one thing I want to try out there. I don't want to get eaten up by the animals, though, so I don't know what kind of animals are out there. But I do want to try hiking.
So, you guys, our podcast might be ending if you're going to hike.
Okay. You get eaten by mountain lions and shit. Are they out there?
Girl, probably.
I gotta look into that before I go.
Girl, them and their cousins, the bears, they're all out there chilling.
Yeah, I need to look into that.
Well, guys, that wraps up this segment, topic of the week, date ideas. If you have any date ideas, hit us up, let us know, because I need some new ones.
Yes, I need some.
Girl, that's Jo at GeminiTeaPodcast@gmail.com. Now let's go ahead and spill some tea.
Yes, ma'am. This week we have just a sip for you because someone felt the need to let us know that we cuss too much.
Nobody out there.
Excuse me. Okay. So yes, that's my response to that is I don't give a shit that you like, because if you're following us, we put it on our Instagram, our Twitter, and our Facebook. We put it on all of our social media accounts. We are, if you're sensitive to things, or if you don't like real raw, if you don't like cussing, whatever, it might not be for you because we don't filter. Mm-hmm. So if you feel we cuss too much, it's probably not, I can't help you on that, basically. So I don't know what to say other than thanks for listening. But that's too bad. I'm sorry you feel that way. Maybe up your cussing game. I don't know, right? I don't know what else to say to you. But thanks for the feedback, but no thanks because we're not going to stop. So
no, too bad, too motherfucking sad.
Okay. I mean, look, like this is. The warning was out there. Like when you log in to go to listen to our podcast, the little E is on there for explicit. So I mean, I don't know what else to tell you.
That means we could.
Okay, and it's just like it's our actual conversation. So I don't know, like if you were logging in to hear us read scripture, but that's not what this is about. So
no,
it may not be for you. So just want to spill that little piece of tea today, just because somebody was a little bit extra sensitive, and I don't know, they got into their little chest for whatever reason, but yeah, we're going to keep being real. So, and last time I checked, this particular okay, anyway, let me not go there. So stay out of our inbox talking about some cuss too much.
Right, goodbye.
Okay, thank you, sir, ma'am. Okay, that's it. So that's this week's Spill the Tea. So we gave you that little drop this week. But if you have some tea you want to spill, even if it's towards us, email us because we'll get right with you in the Spill the Tea segment too. We don't have no shame. Email us at GeminiTeaPodcast@gmail.com.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up this show. Thank you to everybody that listens to us, downloads, follows us. We really appreciate you guys. We want to give a special shout out to one of our Instagram followers, at Yazzie Hands. We really appreciate your comments and your likes. We really appreciate that. So, what to expect next week? We are going to talk about sex. Let's talk about sex.
Baby, let's talk about yeah.
Okay. But we do have a disclosure. It will be graphic, very graphic, and a detailed discussion. I mean, we're adults. If you can't handle it, please do not listen. Don't be emailing us talking about my mama be okay, girl, don't listen.
Okay, don't listen. And we cuss. Okay.
Right, we're gonna be cussing and talk about sex next week.
Okay.
So, okay, hello, girl, yes. Girl, yes, indeed.
Yes,
so thank you for listening. Thank you, everybody, for listening. We hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Join us next week as we discuss sex. And remember to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss an episode. I hope you have a great week. Bye.